everyone, I'm Jesse from DarkStormReviews.com, and this is my final end of summer haul video. My 3 weeks vacation ended yesterday, and so did the big long sales at the Silver Snail and the comic book shop, and I took advantage of both sales one last time. And actually it's been a really busy day for me on this Labor Day for video posting. I've already done 2 other videos, not comic book related. It's Le Burger Week here in Ottawa, and I've already done a video for the El Nacho burger at Burgers and Fries Forever, which is right here, and the major black garlic burger at the Bacon Factory, which is right here. So if you like burgers, please go check those out. Anyways, yes, I picked up some more stuff, but actually before I show you the stuff I just picked up yesterday and a couple days before, in my last haul video I forgot to show 2 books actually. After the video was over, I realized I had these other books. I put it away on the shelf and I was like, oh, I totally forgot about those. So I'm going to show those to you really quickly. First, at the Silver Snail I picked up Spider-Man Brand New Day, Volume 1, 2, and 3, all hardcovers, 25% off the US price. I've been wanting to read this story for quite a while, because this came out I think about 2 years before I got back into comics, and when I got back into Amazing Spider-Man, this story was of course referenced a few times, and I had to Wikipedia it, so I know what happens, but I really want to read it. So there's that, and the Amanda Conner art book. I'm a big fan of Amanda Conner. There's a newer book out now, DC one, the sequential art of Amanda Conner. But I've read it's not really an art book. It's mainly just, first of all, it's only her DC stuff, and it's like, I think it's just like a few issues in sequential order, like Power Girl and whatnot. But this is a sampling of her work from all the publishers that she's worked with, DC, Dynamite, whatever, and Image. So it's got, of course, her DC stuff, Power Girl, all kinds. It's got the Pro. If you have not read the Pro, you are missing out in ways I can't even describe. You must check out the Pro. Actually, you know what? Here it is, the Pro. This is really cheap too, guys. This is $7.99. Written by Garth Ennis, and of course illustrated by Amanda Conner. This is one of the funniest comics I've ever read, ever. It's about this foul-mouthed, filthy hooker here who's given superpowers by aliens, and it's just hysterical. Anyways. And there's a bunch of Vampirella stuff, which I have not read, actually. There's a funny one. And there's a whole lot of pictures of Amanda Conner herself in here. There's one there. Yeah, there's a crazy picture over there, too. Painkiller Jane versus the Darkness. That sounds pretty cool. I've never read that. I used to read The Darkness back in the 90s for a little while, especially with Witchblade. Anyways, okay, so that was all Silver Snail, so I'll also show you the rest of the Silver Snail stuff that I got. All the back issues at Silver Snail were $1. I went looking specifically for all the Gen 13s that Adam Warren did. I've been able to pick up, I picked up I think one off the rack when it was new in the 90s, because it was the only one I ever saw. And at conventions I've been able to pick up a few more. And I never even looked at the Silver Snail's back issue section for Adam Warren Gen 13s. I don't know why, it never crossed my mind, it just didn't. I guess I just didn't think that they would have them. But they had quite a few, and I grabbed every one that I could. So we got issue 60, 61, what's this, 62, 66, 68. I might actually have a couple of these already. I haven't double checked my image box yet to see if I do. There might be one or two of these that I do have already, actually. but it was $1, so I just grabbed all of them. Oh, and I did not know Terry Moore, one of my favorite artists and writers, did some Gen 13s too. There were only 2 in the section, and I grabbed both of them. There's this one here, issue 8, and oh, sorry, is that 8? 6, sorry. Issue 6 and issue 5, also drawn by Terry Moore. And I was able to find Sim Hell Remastered, Dirty Pair issue 4. I think I have the first one only. And Run from the Future. This Dirty Pair series I still have to get the rest of, because this came out after I slowly dropped out of comics in the late 90s. I'm not sure what year this came out, I didn't look. But whenever this came out, this was when I was slowly getting out of comics, and I never knew when Dirty Pairs were coming out anyway, because there was no kind of schedule to them. It's just like when Adam Warren is done, they come out, you know. Oh, and there's another Adam Warren, 43. Yeah. And 44, that's the last one from that. And 2 graphic novels, which were also 25% off the US. Since I've been enjoying the Savage Sword of Conan, I picked up one of the newer ones. It's not that new, it's from 2005, so not that new, but newer than the 70s anyway. Conan the God and the Bull, Volume 2. They didn't have they didn't have Volume 1, but they did have Volume 2, so I grabbed this up. This was pretty cheap. I checked Amazon on my phone before buying this, and this one gets pretty high marks from just about everybody, so I figured, what the hell, this will give me a good idea of what the newer ones, I guess, are like. And I got The Tick, The Complete Edland, new 8-page story. This is the 2011 release, and I actually got 40% off of this because I pointed out the cover was a little bent here. And so, yeah, I got 40% off the US price for that, so very good deal. I love The Tick. I love the TV show, the live-action TV show with Patrick Warburton, which is coming back, I read. He's going to come back and do some more, which is awesome. The cartoon was okay, but I never actually read any of the original comics, so I'm looking forward to checking this out sometime. Very nice. And that was it for the Silver Snail. And then at the comic book shop, since I am liking the Savage Sword of Conan, their 50-cent bin had a few Conans in there, so I figured, what the hell, I'll grab some of them. I didn't grab all the ones that they had, but it's pretty hard to go wrong with 50 cents, right? So I grabbed 4, these 4 here. And these are all new bags and boards that I put them in. Only this one had a bag. The other 3 that I got were actually just loose, not bagged. And so actually I want to show you the condition that they were in, which is pretty good. This is issue 139. This had no bag. It was just in the bin, 50-cent bin loose. And the spine is perfect. No damage or wear on the spine at all. And this corner, all the corners and the edges, like they're all nice and sharp. They're straight. There's no flaking or chipping anywhere. Pages aren't white, but they're not bad at all. Looks pretty good. Overall, this is in really good shape. And this is 193, and again, nothing wrong with the spine at all. And the edges up, yeah, the cover is coming down a little bit there, but I mean, that's no big deal at all. And this corner is slightly bent, but again, it's in really good shape, especially for something that was just sitting loose. And the pages in this are actually, I would call this an off-white. They're almost perfectly white, almost. They're a little whiter than the other issue I just showed. But yeah, they're pretty white, I gotta say. So that was pretty cool to find. And the other one I got is called Conan the King. I'm not familiar with this one at all. This was also loose. And again, spine is really good. Edges, the edge up here is a little crumpled in the corner there, but again, overall, it's pretty good. Pages are pretty white as well, fairly white. And I got 4 more Gen. Actually, I think I have this one already from a long time ago. Issue 22. I might have bought this one right off the rack. Again, I didn't check my image box to see if I had this one already. But I mean, again, 50 cents. Can't really go wrong with 50 cents, even if I already got it. Whatever. So I did get that one, and issue 4. Issue 2 and issue 3. I might have this one already too, actually, but I will check on that. And what else is left? Oh, I also got the Funko Fabrications Harley Quinn. This was 20% off at the comic book shop. I've been slowly collecting the Funko Pop vinyls, but the Harley Quinn one, every one that I've seen that has a bad paint job, and I even looked on Amazon, and there's other people on Amazon complaining about the paint job. I don't know why this one figure has such a terrible paint job, like across the board wherever you go, but I mean, I've picked up personally like 5 or 6 different ones, and the paint job on all of them is bad. Like the paint is like out of the lines, and her pom-poms always have paint chipped off of it, like you can see black underneath. So I mean, I love the character, but I'm not gonna buy a crappy paint job figure like that. But these fabrications, I love this one. This is really nice. And I also picked up a Green Lantern. He looks pretty cool. Also 20% off of that. And this guy was already marked down, probably because so many people don't even know what this is. This is the alien from this island Earth. I always pronounce it wrong. Metaluna, the mutant from this island Earth. Really cool old science fiction movie. This was already marked down, and then I got 20% off of that as well, so that's pretty cool. And he's a pretty awesome looking figure too. And lastly, I finally got a Deadpool shirt at the comic book shop. It's a really cool golf shirt. So he's got the Deadpool sign right there on the front and on the back too. Really nice shirt. And this was 20 or 25% off. I think it was 20% off. So a great deal, really nice shirt. So that's it, that's all. I'm Jesse from DarkStormReviews.com. Comments, likes, subscriptions, always very much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, and see ya.